Alrighty then, the 5 pieces of gardening equipment that I wish I bought sooner, and I think that every gardening business should have, are, in at number 5, the leaf grabbers. The leaf grabber. Now, years and years ago, I bought something very similar. They were very flimsy. They were like the rake head ones that click together as you use them, and I thought they were just for old grannies and binned them. Over the last couple of years, I've seen other YouTubers use these leaf grabbers, and I still thought they were for old grannies. No, only joking, don't get offended. They were pretty good. They were good for on kind of hard surfaces, the small stuff. Now, I still prefer to use the old tongue bag between the legs and the rake, but for people working with me, I find they're a little bit quicker when they're using these leaf grabbers. If you haven't tried them, if you're still doing the old snow shovel job, then yeah, get a pair and try them out. You will not regret it, especially if you're a granny. In at number 4, we have the pole saw. Now, these were around for years before I finally got one, and I thought, well, I've got a chainsaw, I've got loppers, I've got a handsaw, why do I need a pole saw? But if you are dropping limbs that you can reach from the floor, they are simple and easy to use, and also if you're up in a wide old hedge and you are cutting across some thick material, they are definitely something you want in your business. Right, in at number 3, and I've just mentioned them, are loppers, but we're going to go quality, real quality loppers. For quite a few years, I've been buying these from B&Q or similar outlets, the Fiskars, whatever they are, and I've also tried still ones. I've tried various ones over the years, and I only get a couple of years of them. They don't last long. Now, I can imagine most of us are using quality secateurs. These are my Felco ones that I've had for absolute years. They probably would have been the only pair I ever bought if it wasn't for the fact that my first pair went missing when some scumbag nicked my van.
What? I thought you said he was a getaway driver.
Including my quality Felco secateurs. So a couple of years ago, I invested in Felco loppers. Yes, they are quality, yes, they are expensive, but the cut on them is brilliant. I can imagine these will last me for the rest of my career. So, number 3, quality loppers. Get yourself some quality loppers. Okay, number 2 is something else that I saw for several years and thought there's no way I'm paying for them. Tripod ladders. I've only had tripod ladders for the last 4 or 5 years, and they're an absolute game changer. I used to use the little steps that kind of you'd fold up and you'd clamber around, not very stable. Tripod ladders, you can adjust the legs, and yes, if you haven't got a set, spend the money. Definitely worth it. Mine are the 10-foot ones, I keep them in the van, and they are so versatile for every job. So, in at number 1, the piece of equipment I wish I bought sooner in my gardening career, I'd like to say it's wine, but I've always been on the wine. It's battery gear. Yes, my number 1 is battery gear. I'd be lying if I said I didn't try battery gear years ago, but I did start off with something that wasn't super cheap back in the day, but wasn't quite professional. So nearly 4 years ago, I invested in my first lot of battery still gear, and it's done really well for me. My favourite is the 161T, the top handle saw I use on lots of small pruning jobs. But the one that's done the best for me, the one that's got my body back in fairly good nick and earned me the most money, is the HLA 66, which is the battery hedge trimmer. So there it is, the top 5 bits of equipment that I think every gardening business should have, or at least have a go at using, and the things that I wish I'd bought sooner. As usual, thanks for checking in, and I hope everyone's doing well, and give the video a like, and I will catch you on the next one. Battery.